All right, great peoples. Welcome back to another update. Just want to kind of fill you guys in on where we're at and what's going on. All right. Um, right now I just been building up my troops. Haven't been a lot of fighting going on, so that's why I haven't really done a whole lot of updates. But as you can see, we got a few little things going on, but I can tell you what it's leading to, and it'll take a little bit of time before it goes full World War IV mode. But we're not there just yet. Um, as you can see, I took over this base here, so we're just gathering troops there. Um, got more troops gathering in this area here, but we want to do it slow. We don't want to rush. We don't want to be too hasty. We want to close this game out real simple and easy. Got another. So we're really just building up our navy right now. And so that's what we're doing at this point, taking these little islands. Now, I know that Fujian got a real nice stack heading towards Guatemala, coming towards Yucatan. And so that may be the nail in the coffin there. So we just want to kind of figure out where we want to strike to try to get this game closed out because as you can see, we only need 163 points. So it'll be very interesting to see how we close this thing out. Um, Now, pretty interesting there. Now, we have to keep in mind that they still have that large stack somewhere here, but they may be moving it around. We never know. Um, so, but let's go over here, guys, where I found something to be kind of interesting. Oh, I don't see it anymore. Uh, all right. Well, okay. These guys said they're gonna fight fire with fire. So now we got we got Rasputin shooting with his 10 artilleries because that's Amazona's little that's his little go-to move here. So now I guess he done met his match. But there is about I would say about 10 9,000 troops heading this way from Virginia. And so I'm interested to see, and it's right around here somewhere. So I don't know why it's not on. I can't see it anymore, but I'm sure it's still en route. So I'm interested to see how that affects this area here with Virginia trying to make that kind of move. Um, but that was a very good move on Rajputana's part here by going ahead and getting those artilleries over here. That was a good move. And now look, they got one of those provinces. So now he puts him in this. He really used Amazona's own move on him, which is absolutely hilarious. Now he's trying to hurry up and rush there, but he ain't gonna make it. So that is hilarious. So they use West Amazona's own move on him. All right, so let's move on. But yeah, I wish y'all could see that little stack that was coming because that's gonna be interesting. But I think Rajputana should be able to take care of it and shut that down. You got a pretty good stack there, so should be able to defend himself. But I do see where you would need a navy over here. So you got, yeah, you need more battleships because I thought I saw like 50 battleships coming. So it's going to be pretty interesting in this area here, guys. Very interesting. Also know Suriname still has that large stack as well. So that's two things we're looking at. But right now, guys, like I said, I'm building up my troops. I'm not gonna disclose exactly where I'm looking to head, but um, we will be making a move soon. And again, guys, I want to update you guys on the fact that yes, as this game concludes, um, I'm going to do another map, and with this other map, I'm going to when people comment on these videos, I respond, and I also take what you guys say to me in the comments. I take it serious, and I try to um, share information that I have. I try to help guys give tips. I don't try to hold back on information, but you have to ask. So one of the things that people were asking was for more of a tutorial type map that I would do, where I just show them how to get started, little tips, little things like that. So on my next map, I'm really gonna slow down and not focus on trying to win so much, but more on how to get started, how to get your game going to where you can be you're not just wiped out in the first couple of days of the map because you didn't know how to strategize your pieces and whatnot. So I want to do that for the next video. I want to be able to show you guys just step by step how to do certain things where you can ask questions, and I could really just take my time on the map and hopefully still be successful at the same time. Because sometimes when you're trying to explain things and break things down, you're not doing everything you can to win, and that may be the what I have to sacrifice on this one. But we'll see on this next map how it goes because every map is different. You never know. Um, and to give you an example of that, I want to go back to some of the discussions I had. Well, it's gonna be we had a lot of messages, so I don't want to go back to that. It's gonna be a lot to have to funnel. But let me just see, like let's go to like Fujian asked me a question. He says, um, was taking a look at your provinces, and I see that you have many railways deactivated. Is that intentional? That's a great question. It's a great question. He said, also, if you need any lumber or iron to build more railways or harbors, just let me know. And my response was, hey there, yeah, I usually cut railroads off to increase coal production. I mainly cut them off in provinces where I don't need the resources. I have plenty of metal, therefore I'd rather produce more coal than metal. So no, I got plenty of wood and iron. I need more energy. And he says, smart decision. Deactivated all my iron and lumber railways, and now I'm 5K in coal. See what? So that's all. By just asking a simple question, he was able to get some solid information. And what all I said was, guys, your railroads will increase your resources. However, if you want to increase your energy, you're going to need coal. So you don't want to have railroads all over the place because you're using up a lot of coal, which means you're going to use a lot of energy. Versus if I already have a million pieces of wood, let me show you how you do it. I go I go here to my province administration and I set it on resources. So it's just all the resources are gathered with together. And then you go to the wood, as I've already done. So I'm just demonstrating how you can do it quick. You would go to the wood, you would click on that first one right here. And it always starts with the highest amount of wood you're getting from the highest province and it goes down. So you click it, hold it, and just stroll down. Okay, and I got it even for the metal as well. it's gonna automatically, as you scroll down, I'm still holding it. It's gonna just click on all of the metal. And as you can see, I've already done it on most of these. I got most of the railroads already deactivated where I got wood located. Okay, so that's how you would do. You just click that and you hit either enable, which I'm not going to do, or you would hit deactivate, which I've already done. That will change this dramatically, and you can put more focus on the resources that you need. So if I need more oil, I'm gonna make sure every province I have with oil has a railroad. If I need more food, all my provinces that got food, I'm gonna make sure it has a railroad because it's gonna increase that production. But if I don't need something, then I want to cut that railroad off and allow that to go back into the coal production. I hope that makes sense. So it's little questions like that that I like that you may not think is important, but it can make a big difference in things in the game for you, especially when it comes to maintaining your resources. I generally don't run out of resources because I know how to work the stock market and I know how to buy, sell, and adjust and you know do it from base. I know how to maximize the things I already have, such as if I have a whole lot of production of wood. Okay, that gives me room to not have to produce so much. So then I can put my focus on an area where I'm not getting so much. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I will be giving you guys a little bit more tips like that as we go along. I'm gonna keep you guys filled in. These are the major areas we're concerned with. Is looks like we will be able to somehow start to make room to come in this area. So that's one thing we're gonna look at. We have, like I said, Virginia is certainly on its way over here with about 8,000 troops heading that way. That's something else we're gonna look at. We're gonna look at Fujian coming down in this area with his 8,000 stacks. So we're gonna keep you guys filled in on how this game concludes because closing out a game can be a little bit more difficult than you think. So um, that's what we're doing now. We're trying to close it out, and believe it or not, I want to speak on behalf of the Americans. They have done a pretty good job so far of not allowing us to enter their homeland because that's the part of this game people don't realize. Defense wins a lot of times. So right now they're just playing defense, which makes it difficult for us because you lose a lot of troops when you're on the offense. So I will give them credit as far as the defense they played thus far. But there's only so much defense you can play. At some point, when you're outnumbered, you have to play a little offense, and that's what I think um, prompted Virginia to start coming this way. All right, so we're gonna conclude this update. I will keep you guys filled in. By all means, ask any questions that you may want to know. I will be doing a tutorial map, the next map. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss it. I'll let you guys know when that game will start. You can join me in that game by all means, and I will keep you guys posted. All right. So until next time, later.